It's like a mini nail studio tour of the new space, but it's a work in progress and we're all gonna keep that in mind. We moved everything over a week ago and I've been, well, my husband was not home basically all this last week. He was working for most of it. And we also had to deal with like making sure that house was all cleared out and ready to go. So we've really just dove into actually unpacking everything in this new house, and I did most of the studio. No, that's not even most. I did some of the studio today. I'll show you guys where we're at. I had my husband set up this desk back here, which was my old press-on desk. One of my vlog videos I mentioned why I was using this desk over my nail desk. That's right here actually. But I think in this house I'm gonna try and set my computer up on that press-on desk and then go back to using my nail desk for press-ons because it's got the drawers, so it's got the storage. Where are you? Come here. This guy, he took a little bit to adjust. This is Bruce, if you guys don't know. And he took a little bit to adjust. Anyway, I decided to go back to using this desk because I want the storage, which is going to clear up either a cart or like an Alex unit. It's hopefully going to clear out some more room. Get my computer set up. There's some things that I can do, but I'll show you guys kind of what it looks like right now because there's a lot that I can't do right now. All my polish racks are set up how they're going to be set up. So like in numerical order for Coco and Claire. Actually Coco and Claire fits all the way across to here. And then we start with like all the other brands on the second row. And I like that it only takes up 2 rows with my gel polishes because I have both the units here, because it's honestly annoying to like get anything from the bottom. But I actually think I'm going to put my scrapbook paper down here, which I use for backgrounds of filming, which is why I set all of these inserts up like that. You walk in and my desk is like right here. And then obviously I've got lots of boxes to unpack, my computer to set up, my desk to set up. One of these Alex units over here is actually being sold. Christina is taking one of those. And I'm going to condense my nail art collection to fit in 2 Alex units because I don't need that much in here. And then this Alex unit is on wheels, which I'm not really sure if I have a spot for it either, but I really wanted my old makeup desk in here, or well, it was makeup, but it was actually my first nail desk. This one back here. I wanted this in here because I think it's going to be a great like picture taking desk. It's got like this lace on it. Oh, it's all scratched up. It's got like this painted lace on it, which I really like. I'm gonna use it for like my planning desk and stuff too. So I'm hoping I can make all 3 of these desks work, plus all of this storage and stuff in here work. I don't even know if this is gonna work here. Success. The computer is set up good. Hello. It is, I don't even know when. I don't know how these vlogs are going to be edited, but I am slowly trying to figure out this studio space. I was asking my husband how much different the space is size-wise, and he said that my last space is about 1,000 square feet. I don't even want to say it properly. It's definitely less than half. Like I think almost that back area of my studio space where I had that sink, I feel like it's probably about that size, which is okay. I don't need that much space, but it's posing a little bit of a challenge for me to put everything away. It's taking me days to figure this out. I have my nail cart that would sit beside me all the time. I'm gonna put all that stuff on or in the desk because now I have more work surface for that. And then my stamping cart is staying. I would not change that. I just love how that's organized. But I have these organizers, which you guys have seen in my videos before. And I think I'm gonna move all my crystals out of these because, what's in here? Oh, tips. Because I think I would like them in an Alex unit, like right beside me. I want one of these organizers because I'm pretty sure my press-on carts would fit in here, and I'm struggling to get them anywhere else. Yeah, these totally fit in here. So then I can have like a press-on drawers for these. That's kind of what I'm thinking. And then it'll keep them from getting dirty too. There's like totally something stuck on us. Both of these organizers out. This one here, you guys know, has like my crystal bin. So that one's gonna have to stay like that, which means I only have 4 drawers available because I think I want to turn one of these into my pen organizer. Okay, so that's what I'm doing right now is I'm just gonna put all my crystals in this Alex unit. I'm trying to film bits and pieces of doing all of this, but I don't know, you guys, it's a lot, especially when I don't know what I want to do. The one downside with this organizer though is the back here, because it doesn't pull out all the way, and you can, there's hacks to make these pull out all the way, but then they lose their strength and the drawer like kind of falls down. So I don't want that. So I'm thinking I'm gonna have to try and shove something back there so these don't move around too much. Studio space, I had it all planned out. I went through like all the drawers and everything, and this one I feel like I'm just flying by the seat of my pants, which is probably why I'm struggling a little bit more to figure it out. And like usually I would go in rainbow order. I don't know. Apparently I'm liking the chaos right now. I needed these. I have orders that I need to, a sizing chart order I need to print. Okay, at the end, when I was packing up the nail studio, it was probably one of the last rooms I packed up. I put all my implements in here. I was like, why is that so heavy? So I literally was just throwing stuff in boxes. It got bad. There's a pearl. I got the studio mostly done. I will show you guys kind of what's going on here. It's like a mini nail studio tour of the new space, but it's a work in progress and we're all gonna keep that in mind. So one thing I really like is the closet doors in this house. I don't know, I just really like them. So you walk in and this is actually my closet. It is like a bungalow versus a 2-story, which is what we had before. And it just works so much better for all of my items to be like where the kids are most of the time. Like I get changed while they're getting ready, that sort of thing. So when you walk in, you see this giant gel polish wall and a little kitty up there. I think I need to like double the cat bed in there though, because I definitely have another cat that wants to come in here. Hi, how you doing? He's gonna go steal my chair, I'm sure. Closet right beside here. This is more for my nail stuff. This is all of my nail art that's like not gel polish and things that I don't reach for as much. Over here, this is just some Flora stuff and hangers. I gotta find somewhere for that to go. And then this is scrapbook paper that is gonna be seasonal. So like my Christmas and winter stuff that I wouldn't be using right now, I'm gonna have it go in here. There's some decent storage in both of these closets. I had my husband take out the hanging racks in here just so I could get my nail stuff in here. Up top I'm gonna put all of my old planners and like just memorabilia stuff. This is my office supply stuff, so my printer ink, my laminator. I do have an extra studio light that I'm not sure if I'm gonna need in this studio, so I'm keeping it in here just in case, and if not then I will repurpose it throughout the house. My packaging materials for the press-ons, and then just some cleansers and such right there. I also have my planner cart like right here because I do use this like every single week. So to the left, this is all of my gel polishes. I have the Cocoa and Claire ones all across the top. Boop, 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 boop. All the way to over here. And there we go. And then right after that we have, we'll go through each of the brands. Beamy Beauty Box, we have Painted Desert, some Magpie Beauty, Nail Queen Studio, some Magic Gel and On Vogue, the Opera ones that I have in this one, and then some neutrals in that one. Daily Charm over here. These are the Trace Team Ladybug gel polishes. I really like these. So I got those there, and then just some of my bigger Arch Rival ones. Now that I'm saying this, I wonder where my smaller Arch Rival ones are. I feel like I must not have unpacked that one yet. And then Ugly Duckling is over here. And then I've got some PR packages here that I need to film. They've literally just like kept moving with me because I want to sit down and actually do them well. And then down here, this is the Fusion top coats down here, which honestly, this might end up coming closer to my desk because I use those all the time. I have these dividers here. These are just Calex unit dividers. So any of these cubbies that you see like this, these are Calex units. They come in a variety of different sizes, and you can get some really cool inserts for them. So when I had Flora, I originally bought all of these to like hold all of the inventory. This is where all my scrapbook paper is gonna go whenever I find it and unpack it. I have a few over there. And then same thing with the drawers. Those are again from IKEA. And then I just have like my backup tips in these. What else is in here? I think these ones are, oh no, these are my prep kits for press-ons. And then one cotton wipe. Yeah, they're kind of empty right now, but I'm sure they will be filled in no time. And then these cubbies down here, I don't really have anything in them yet. This is old. You guys will remember if you've seen some old studio tours, but it's got all my little background props in it. Now I use these for sensory activities for the kids, but I do kind of want to get back into using them for picture taking. So I brought them in here maybe to encourage me to do that. This was my first nail table. It used to be brown, and then I had this one made so many years ago. If you guys have been here for a while, you know the stories of the desks and all that. But when I had this one made, I brought this one home, had it painted. They did this like lace painting on top of it too, and it became my makeup table. Just followed me all along, and right now it's kind of like a stationary desk, but I'm not too sure if like it's gonna stay this way. I don't know, but I definitely wanted it in my studio because I really, really like it. Planners, some stationery. These are like my most used stationery. So my mild liners, and then like all of my favorite pens. Munbin printer, and then over here is my desk. So this was my press-on desk at the last studio space. I really, really liked how wide it was. It worked so good for it, but I think it ultimately just makes sense for me to go back to using my nail table for working and filming, especially because I can get my lighting so much closer, and I've got a really good stand, who the heck knows where it is, that clamps on here really nicely to hold any like practice hands. So I think this desk is gonna just work a little bit better over here, and I'll go through kind of what's in that desk over there. But I just have my Mac computer. It's hooked up to a double monitor. My husband did this when he started working from home. Back during the pandemic, he had double monitors, and I was like, I need that because that is awesome. Nothing really else going on here. My laptop stand, my laptop. Both of these computers are so old, so slow, but you know what? They do the trick. My planner, which I don't think I've showed you guys, this new one. Again, it's from Penny Pages. She's local to where I live. This one is actually called the Peninichi, and it is just such a unique little layout. And I got this so that I could put it in my purse if I wanted to. And then I got it disc bound too so that I can remove the pages if I want to. But I have this stand over here with a bunch of my other pens. I'm a pen junkie. I love pens. So I just have all my colored pens over here because I do take a lot of notes when I'm filming videos or editing videos. So I like to have a good pen. This is a snowball mic. This is a snowball mic. And then I just have it on a stand from Amazon. My stamping cart. This is the only cart that you guys will see in here besides my planning cart. I got rid of, oh, I do have that little mini cart too, which I will probably bring in here at some point. But this is my stamping plate cart. If you haven't seen it, I have all my stamping plates in here. They got pretty disheveled with the move, so I'll have to go through and straighten those out a little bit more. This is the Alex unit over here that I have. You'll notice the paint swatches up here. I'm just kind of staring at these colors to see if there's one that I want. But I'm actually going to get wallpaper, or I've actually ordered it. It's going to go on this wall here. So I won't pick my paint color until after the wallpaper comes in, and it'll be painted on all the other walls, because this color is driving me nuts. But anyway, work in progress. Okay, this is all of my most reached for nail art. We've got a bunch of different chromes, my pixies. This is full of chromes, like flakes, mostly chromes, but it needs to be better organized. My stamping polishes, these are actually, this rack is actually the large polish rack from Clear Jelly Stamper, and I fit my whole stamping polish collection in here. I don't have the last 2 or 3 collections, I think, but other than that I have all of them. And they fit all in here because you can double them up. I just wish that I had these like raised so I could see the colors better. I did not want to hang my polish rack up until I have my wallpaper up, and also if I know like where everything is for sure gonna go. So this will work for now, hopefully. It's just gonna be kind of tricky to see the colors behind it, but we will do our best to make it work. This drawer, I did move all my crystals in here, which you guys saw, which I think this will actually work really, really well. I have like a catch-all thing. It's kind of a mess. This is new releases. My brushes are all in here. Paints, mostly my watercolor paints that I reach for, and then my gloves are all down here. And then on top of my desk, I filled this with all of my little cards for my press-ons, some little bags for my press-ons as well, crystals, and then a bunch of nail tip designs. This little container houses my ugly duckling little stands that I use for filming. Makeup brush holder, but I have all of my stands in it. And this stand, I usually have my customer orders for press-ons in it. I just need to print those still. Nothing else really. Like, the desk just has some of my everyday products in it. This is kind of like a utility drawer. This has like colored tips, which I mostly use just for myself. And then this has like content creating stuff, kind of like swatch stuff. This is my everyday brushes. This one does not have much in it yet. Nail decals, different stampers with like chromes on them, and then my Elena hands. This is all of my most used top coats in here, top coats, base coats, preps, those sort of things. And then down here is the tips that I use most often for creating press-ons. On top of my desk, I just have my like liquid products that I use all the time. Stampers, Q-tips, that sort of thing, cuticle oil, most reach for products, a big giant bowl of wipes, desk mat mostly for stamping, my lights, which you can find all on Amazon. I do have my Archon mount here, 2 lights, which now that I'm kind of looking at this, might drive me nuts. I might just keep this guy off to the side for now. My giant water bottle, and that's it. That is the nail studio so far. So it's been a process to get here. I'm just like looking down the hall, and I've got so much things there that I have to go like either be donated or I don't know, downsize probably half of our house. And the only room I didn't really do that with was the nail studio. So as I've been unpacking, I've been, you know, getting rid of containers and stuff that I don't need, and I will keep some of them for a bit to see if I repurpose them throughout the house, but I anticipate another garage sale coming up here soon. Anyway, I don't know where we are at for content at the point of filming this, because I filmed as much content as I could before we moved, didn't edit a single bit of it, and now I'm filming some other stuff. So I need to sit down and figure out how many YouTube videos I have. But anyway, I'll see you guys in my next video, and I hope you enjoyed this one. Someday soon I'll be back.